What's up guys, my name is Bravo and welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet VGC Battle Stadium video. And today we are going to be using a Regulation G Terapagos team. Now Terapagos is one Pokemon I was not expecting to be this good in the meta. Like, this Pokemon over here is just crazy right now. Like, it has so many abilities, and not only that, when it terrestrializes, it's just basically Mega Evolution. That's the crazy part about it. So for people who doesn't know, when you terrestrialize Terapagos, it turns into another form where it's like on top of a crystallized shape of a world. And not only that, it gets a massive increase in its stats. Like, I think it has like base 60 HP when it terrestrializes once more. And not only that, its moves and abilities are just too busted. Like Terra Starstorm, super effective against any Pokemon that's terrestrialized. I think it was Terraform Zero as the ability where it can remove terrain and the weather. That's just too much. Like, this thing is just crazy. Not to mention, it has a lot of good synergy with this team. I can see Pokemon like Grimmsnarl getting usage with the Light Screen Reflect. That does make sense if you want Terapagos to stay on the field a lot longer. We do have Chiyu with Beads of Ruin, so Terapagos could do a lot more damage than usual. I do see a Galarian Weezing as well. That's one Pokemon I have not seen with that much usage, but hey, with the Terapagos team, it does make sense. Neutralizing gas is another way to remove like some type of terrain or weather depending on what comes out. And yeah, they do have the Hisuian Goodra and the Ogerpon. I do like those two as well, and I do like how the Goodra is Terra Fairy, so that's honestly really interesting. It could remove the Dragon weakness and the fighting weakness. Like, that is just so wild. I do like how this team looks. This is from a VGC player known as VGCorey or VGCorey. I hope I got the name right. But shout out to them for this outstanding team. I saw this team and I was like, yo, this team is just too crazy. I have to give this one a shot. So yeah, if you guys want to try out team, if you guys want me to try out teams, you guys could leave them in the comments and I'll be sure to check them out and have them probably for the next video. But yeah, that's the team right here. And with that being said, let's dive right into our first match. Alright, now my opponent actually has a good amount of Pokemon in this team. And what's more concerning about this is that I think I've seen this team before. Where I seen it, it was from the Pokemon Championship. And I'm honestly nervous about this now. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Miraidon, so seeing this team right now is honestly nerve-wracking. But we do have Terapagos, which is basically a Mega Evolution Pokemon in disguise, so we should be fine. And I could also get rid of their terrain if it somehow pops up, so that's another thing I could do. So to lead it off, what I could do is potentially probably start off with Terapagos and the Grimmsnarl. I think that could work. If Miraidon does come out, I can just easily just terrestrialize and get rid of the terrain. They do have Blood Moon, Ursaluna, and the Iron Bundle. I almost said Icy Bundle. But they do have that Pokemon there. I gotta get rid of it ASAP. Not to mention they do have the Farigiraf. So yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon that could probably go down quickly to this lead up. So yeah, I think this should be good. I'm curious to see what my opponent is going to lead off with, because again, this team was used in a championship and I think it won first place. Miraidon is just extremely busted like that, along with Koraidon. Why is the Gen 9 Pokemon so crazy? Alright, as I expected, my opponent did lead off with the Iron Bundle and the Miraidon. That's perfect, because now, what I can do here, I'm going to just Light Screen. I think that's the plan here. What is Iron Bundle getting? It's getting a speed increase. Alright. I'm going to Light Screen here, because my plan is to just disrupt the Miraidon as best as I can, because that thing is just powerful right now. Terrestrialize. I want to go for a Meteor Beam because there is a power herb on this thing. I do have my Ogerpon here. So yeah, I'm gonna Terrestrialize, get rid of the terrain. And I'm just gonna probably, yeah, attack them a Rhydon. Or I could go for Iron Bundle. I'm gonna go for Rhydon. Alright. So I got the terrestrialization going. And this is what I mean, where this Pokemon is just a Mega Evolution in disguise. Because this thing is just gonna start killing everything once I get the right setup. So yeah, Terraform 0, get the terrain out. Nice. Also get the light screen. Alright, so my opponent is gonna go for the Icy Wind. They're running on both of them, unfortunately. Not what I was hoping for. And is gonna go for the Volt Switch. I do tank that very well. I'm a little concerned that my opponent actually switched out their Miraidon. I think they knew I was gonna terrestrialize, but that's perfectly fine. As long as I'm able to get rid of their next Pokemon, hopefully it's not the Blood Moon Merciless. It is. Wow. Just wow. Okay. Can I land it at least? Yes, I do. Perfect. Now let's see how much damage we're gonna do to this. Okay, that doesn't do much. I mean, it's expected. What I could do now, I'm gonna go for a parting shot on the Ursaluna, and I'm just gonna go for Terra Star Storm. Because looking at this field here, they're just nothing but special attackers, so I don't think I should set up Reflect yet. I could bring in my Chi-Yu for Beads of Ruin to be activated. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright. Now it is time to bring in Chi-Yu the Gourmet. Interesting. Alright. The Iron Bundle is just gonna keep going for Icy Wind. Not really a fan of that. And that's just lowering my speed. So Ursula is a Hyper Boost. I do tank that, which is good. So Terra Star Storm, here we go. How much damage are we doing? Oh! Damn! Oh no! It's a little nervous. I'm a little nervous now. They're gonna bring back Miraidon. Yep. I am at a bad spot. Even with the light screen, I think I'm still gonna end up dying regardless to whatever they're gonna throw at me. And this Iron Bundle is nothing but spamming that Icy Wind. So, yeah. The least I can do is probably just go for the Heat Wave. I'm probably gonna die to something. Let me go for the Snarl, actually. There's pretty much nothing else I could do. Except have Terapagos live another turn. Going for the Freeze Dry. Alright, what is this Miraidon gonna do now? Volt Switch? What? They actually okay, they both targeted the Terapagos. That did a good thing. Okay, that did a good amount of damage. Now my thing is that Miraidon choice specs? Because if it's choice specs, I can actually take advantage of that. So let's see, Furgraph is coming out. Alright. Electric Seed? Why do you have that? pretty much nothing for Terapagos to do. So, yeah, I might I might switch back into Grimmsnarl. Hopefully I can tank. Hopefully, because I know Terapagos isn't. This is honestly crazy. I was not expecting that Miraidon to go for another Wolf Switch. But this could actually play in my favor if their Miraidon is choice specs. My opponent is going to trust like, okay, it's Terra Electric. Rigora? Terra Ground? Whoa, I was not expecting that. Oh my gosh. I do tank. Yes, I tank. Nice, nice. Perfect. That is insane. I was a little worried about how this was gonna go down. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I don't know how this is gonna work. Hopefully my Grimmsnarl can tank. Hopefully, because I need to go for a Spirit Break and get rid of that Miraidon. I am doing a good amount of damage to them. So, yeah, let's see. Wolf Switch. It was Wolf Switch on the Chiyu. Okay. Do I outspeed? Yes, I do. Nice. Okay, Miraidon is gone. Miraidon is gone. Let's go. Terra Blast. Okay, fine. Which is perfect. I'm fine with that because now I still have Terapagos. I still have that Pokemon left, along with the Ogerpon. So yeah, this is pretty much GG at this point. Nice. Ogerpon the Treasure Hunter. And Terapagos the Treasure Hunter. Both of them are Treasure Hunters today. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it right now. That was an outstanding match. Okay, GG to my opponent. Oh my gosh. Terapagos is just crazy busted. It's ridiculous. Alright, oh my gosh. Let's head on to our second match. Alright, now this is a team where I can tell that it's just gonna be nothing but shenanigans right now. We have a Venus, we have Groudon that's just gonna do nothing. It's gonna do nothing but set up the sun for a lot of these Pokemon here. I do question, however, why is there a Regigigas in the team? But I guess that's just telling me to not bring in the Weezing. So yeah, that's definitely not gonna happen. But they do have Flutter Mane and the Raging Bolt. That's two Pokemon that is deadly when it comes to the sun. So yeah, I should do my best to try to get rid of them as quick as I can if they happen to so pop up. What I could do, however, I could probably start off with these two again. Like, potentially. I'll bring in Ogerpon as well. Should I just start off with the same four? Like, it's kind of looking like a possibility to do so. Yeah, because they have a lot of special attackers. I don't know if bringing Chiyu in would be a good idea. Bringing Goodra, however, would also not be a good idea, so... all these three, so... I'll probably just bring Chiyu. It's kind of a bad idea to bring in my Chiyu, because it could, like, destruct me as well with the Beads of Ruin. But if I'm able to play around it, hopefully it should be fine. But yeah, let's see what my opponent's gonna start off with. Regigigas and the Venusaur. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little nervous as to why that Pokemon is on the field. I really don't understand what this thing is gonna do. Should I switch? No. Maybe I should. And just have Terapagos like show up later. Let me see something. Actually, no. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna protect. I want to see what my opponent's gonna do first, and then I'll see what I can do from there. So I'll light screen. I'm a light screen right now. I just want to see what my opponent's gonna do, because I really don't know what that Regigigas has in store. Okay, Sludgemon. Thunder Wave. That Regigigas had Thunder Wave. Alright, I'm not gonna have Terapagos in here yet. I don't want that happening. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'll probably switch into Ogerpon. I don't want nothing happening to my Terapagos right now. And I'll just probably parting shot the Venusaur. So Regigigas does have a Thunder Wave. I have to watch out for that now. Venusaur is just gonna be here doing nothing but Sludge Bomb, it looks like. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna bring in Chiyu. Sludge Bomb again. Dang. I was hoping I didn't get poisoned. I was honestly hoping I didn't get poisoned from that. Ogerpon avoided it? Let's go! I see you. That's what we do here. Alright. I'm probably gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna straight up go for IV Control on that Regigigas. I gotta do as much damage as I can. Because having that Pokemon with slow start, like, I think this is the third or second, like, the second or third turn this Pokemon been on the Wide Guard. Okay, so Thunder Wave and Wide Guard. Noted. So yeah, I definitely have to get rid of this Pokemon as quick as possible. Don't poison Ogerpon, please. Thank you. How much damage? Oh. And it has leftovers. What else do you have? I'll just go for IV Cudgel again. I hope I can at least get a critical hit. If I can, that would definitely change things up. I, however, do not want to bring in Terapagos just yet. I'm still nervous right now. So I gotta at least take down one of these Pokemon for them to take out the ground, because I know that Pokemon is there right now. Wide Guard, yep. Sludge Bomb. Oh my gosh, dude. We're so close to taking this Pokemon down. I'm going for one more. I still have Light Screen up. And Venusaur is at -1. Let's make that -2, because I don't want this thing dishing out a lot of damage to me. Like, Ogerpon is just trying its absolute best to tank right now. Oh. My opponent switched out. It was into the Groudon. Oh, now I really have to get rid of this thing. I really have to get rid of Regigigas. If I don't, I'm actually in trouble. Clear Amulet has that. No, it lived. My Light Play. No Pokemon has Terrestrialized yet either. Finally got his act together. Yep, that means that's just another way to say I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. So, yeah, I might want to bring these two in. I just don't want to hard switch them in to whatever these two is going to throw at me. Groudon does have the Clear Amulet, so yeah, that's honestly, unfortunately, a no-go. And, yeah, parting shots. Should I just go for Reflect? Yeah, I'm gonna go for Reflect. I need the tank. I need to tank. So Reggie, they're switching out. Was it into the Venusaur? It was into the Venusaur. Pretty much nothing I can do at this point. Heat Crash. Alright, and there goes my Omicron. But now I can actually switch into Terapagos now. I'm safe to do so. And I'm just gonna Terrestrialize and just go straight for the Meteor Beam. I'm gonna Parting Shot Venusaur and just bring in my Chi-Yu so I can make sure Venusaur does go down. I'm a little worried now that I'm thinking about it because Venusaur was outspeeding Omicron earlier. I think it was at least. If so, that means that Venusaur is Choice Scarf. It has to be at this point because if it was able to outspeed my Omicron Sun, then yeah, it's Choice Scarf and it's just gonna start being annoying, which I don't like. So let's see what happens. I should be able to take that very well except for the Chi-Yu. Sleep Powder. Oh my gosh. This Pokemon is Choice Scarf. It has to be. There's no way. Actually, I actually gotta see the build of this Terapagos. What? I am actually in trouble. I am actually in trouble here. I'm actually in trouble. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me see this Terapagos. Ain't... Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. You're telling me this entire time this Terapagos is not built? What? I'm honestly at a loss for words. This Terapagos this entire time was not built. There's no EV spread on it, no nothing. That explains why Venusaur was outspeeding this Terapagos earlier. I somehow managed to live, and now they leave the Sleep Powder. Oh my gosh, that is actually outrageous. You're telling me this Terapagos was not built and it was still putting in work regardless? Alright, light screen is gone. Should I just put it back? Yeah, I should put it back up. That's the least I can do. freaking Venusaur. It just leaves. Slow start again. I need Terapagos to actually wake up, like, now, please. I need to dish out as much damage to these Pokemon. Heat Crash is gonna unfortunately take down the Grimmsnarl. But can I at least wake up? Yes, let's go! He woke up. Let's get it. It does have the Groudon, so that's good. I'm actually glad Terapagos woke up that next turn. But knowing my opponent, he's probably going to bring back in the Venusaur. Yep, the Venusaur's coming back in. So yeah, there's honestly nothing much for me to do. Terra Starstorm is all I need to click. Hopefully that Venusaur does miss a Sleep Powder, which that's probably not going to happen. But let's see. Double Protect? Oh my gosh. They're pulling out all the stops. So yeah, that's not going to do anything. Is it for my Reflect? Yep, it was for my Reflect. Okay. I still have Light Screen though. And I'm still at +1. I don't know how this is gonna work. I really don't know. This is so crazy. Okay, Stomping Tantrum. That did a lot. Sludge Bomb, do I still take? Let's go! Okay, perfect. We take. Alright, okay. How much are we doing? That Venusaur take. Why did the Venusaur take? Come on! This thing is bulky. Not actually, it's not bulky. It's just this. It's just. Oh man, I'm at a loss for words. It's just that this Terapagos is not even EV trained. It's not EV trained, and yet I'm still able to take down a lot of Pokemon. Almost easy. But that's pretty much it for the match. GG's to my opponent. That was honestly astonishing. But hey, that explains why Terapagos is so used a lot. This Pokemon is busted, even when it's not even EV trained. That's wild. Alright, let's head into our next match. Okay. Alright. I'm looking at this team, and there's gonna be a lot of shenanigans happening. Because they have a Terapagos of their own, my opponent. Not to mention, they're running Pokemon like Murkrow and Hydreigon. Two Pokemon that have not seen in the meta in a very long time. So that's a little worrying. What makes it even more worrying is that they have an Oranguru on the team. Oh my gosh. This is actually going to be one tough match, I would say. I don't know how it's going to work, but I could probably try out one of these two Pokemon to lead us off with. I think I'll actually lead off with Weezing. I think leading off with Weezing could help out. I could also lead off with Goodra, maybe? It's kind of looking like a maybe right now. You know what? I will start off with Goodra. I'm gonna have Terapagos, and should I bringing in Chiyu is a must right now. So I could see something like that happening. So yeah, I can start off with these guys. Now I just want to see what my opponent's gonna bring in. They bring in Oranguru and the Terapagos. This is just insane. Okay. What I want to do right now is I want to Will-O-Wisp the Terapagos, put that Pokemon on a timer, and probably go for Shelter. I think I can get a free turn doing so. And yeah. And they go for a Calm Mind. So I'm definitely gonna go for a Clear Smog. So yeah, that Terapagos is on the timer now. I gotta immediately do it. Immediately do the Clear Smog. And but hey, what makes it even crazier is that I outsped that Terapagos. I'm gonna outspeed the Terapagos. Never mind. Wait, why do you... What? Why do you have room service? Oh my gosh. I gotta go for that Clear Smog and just get rid of you as quick as I can. I should actually go for a Body Press as well. Earth Power. I do take that pretty well. You'd like to see it. Terapagos is almost dead too. Terapagos is almost dead. But it's gonna go for an Instruct. Does that actually take down my Goodra? It does not. Goodra take 2 Earth Powers. This thing is busted. Alrighty. Your stat changes are gone. I do not want this thing dishing out a lot of damage. What I'm gonna do now is just go for a Dazzling Gleam. Terapagos is looking pretty low right now. Not to mention, it did get its stats eliminated, so I should be able to outspeed it now. Hopefully. Maybe. I'm still worried here. So yeah, let's see how much we're gonna do. Your Rangeroo went for the taunt. Unfortunately for you, I didn't do an attack. So yeah. Hopefully that Terapagos does go down. It's gonna go down to burn at least. It's gonna go down to the burn. If it does not, that's honestly unfortunate. But it does. Nice. Alright. Now my opponent is going to be bringing in the Landorus. That's a little unfortunate because I am actually going to be taking a lot of damage. Luckily for me, I do have my Terapagos still. So I'll just go for another Dazzling Gleam. I'm going to Body Press the Oranguru in hopes I can get rid of it. Okay, that didn't do... That unfortunately didn't do as much as I wanted it to. And the Oranguru went for the taunt. Does Oranguru go down regardless? Yes, it does! Yes, it does! Oh man, Goodra did honestly well. So I'm really proud of what Goodra did. It was able to help take down the Terapagos and the Oranguru, 2 Pokemon that was going to be a big problem to this team. Now I can bring in my own Terapagos, and then that's when we can start dishing out a lot of damage. Or, as I was hoped, I can't do that. I'm a little worried that Incineroar might do Fake Out, so yeah. I can't go for Will-O-Wisp either. I'm still taunted, right? Yep. I'm still taunted. And that's the least I can do is just do some damage. I can protect. I'm gonna protect right here and try to dish out as much damage as I can. Because once I bring in that Chi-Yu, I gotta immediately Terrestrialize and start getting rid of everything. Dazzling Gleam. How much are we doing? Landorus went for the Rock Tomb. Of all things. I think Trick Room is still up. Is it? Nope. Okay, Trick Room is gone. Never mind. I was honestly hoping it could be up a little bit longer so I can outspeed the Landorus, but that unfortunately does not look like the case. So I really want to just go for the Terra Starstorm. So what I'm going to do here, I'm not going to worry about Incineroar way too much. I just want to get rid of that Landorus. Because I know Landorus will be a big problem once I bring out Chi-Yu. So let's see what my opponent doing here. And this is when we bring out this Pokemon again. When we ask Game Freak, are they going to bring back Mega Evolutions? Game Freak really said to us, we have Mega Evolution at home, and this is that Pokemon. Stone Edge. Oh man. Whoa. That actually did quite some damage. Can I land? Please tell me I can land it. Let's go. We land it. We land the Meteor Beam. Landorus should be able to go down to a Dazzling Gleam. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Luckily, we are getting Mega Evolutions coming back in Pokemon Legends ZA. I will be having a video about that in the future as well, so stay tuned for that. But right now, it's pretty much GG to my opponent. Yep. There was honestly nothing much they could have done with that. But yeah, that's really that. This Pokemon is just too crazy to use. Like, I recommend using Terapagos. I really do. This Pokemon's too busted. And this has been the Terapagos team. Now, like I said earlier, this Pokemon is just is Terraform when it terrestrializes again into the Stellar form. It's just basically Mega Evolution, because it does get a lot of increased stats, like entirely from HP all the way to a speed. It gets a huge drastic stat increase, which makes this Pokemon extremely dangerous in the meta. And I honestly love how well this Pokemon did, especially with all the other Pokemon on the team. Like, these Pokemon had a lot of good synergy with Terapagos. My only problem with it was the Terapagos not being EV trained. Like, Terapagos is a strong Pokemon, granted, but it still needs to be EV trained as well if it wants to do a lot more damage than it was doing originally. So yeah, having an EV trained Terapagos can actually do a lot of numbers in these meta. I do like how well Grimmsnarl and Chi-Yu has good synergy with the Terapagos, as it's able to not only dish out a lot of damage with Beats of Ruin bonus, but it can also tank along with the screen support from Grimmsnarl, which I really do love. And I do like Weezing in the team having Neutralize and Gas ability, where it just shuts down a lot of stuff. It was able to shut down Incineroar and Landorus from that last match, so I wasn't able to get intimidated, not even once, which was really good. I really enjoyed that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It's always appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.